it's Holly, and it's time for another candy kit marathon. I am so sorry that I have been so bad at doing these. So I have some brand new kits that I've never done before. I'm very, very excited. All of these are from Marimo Marshmallow. I will put the link down below in the description, as well as a coupon code for you guys to use when you're ordering there. They are the #1 place that I love to buy candy kits from. They have been so nice to send these to me to do for you guys. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is this like slime kit, and I believe it's going to be Ramune flavor or soda flavor based off of this picture. But it looks like you just mix some water in with the powder and it makes some sort of goop. We're going to try it out. The packaging is really super cute. There's like a little professor guy up here. And we're going to go off of these instructions, which are in Japanese. And I don't read Japanese, but we're going to try to figure it out together. Okay. So we get our tray, and then there's a blue powder, a pink powder, and a green powder. We get a little shovel-y spoon, and then 2 trays, which we're going to go ahead and rip apart, because I already know we're going to have to do that. Okay. The first thing we need to do is fill the big tray, fill the little tray with 30 ml of water, which it says is at the top of these 3 rings. So let us do that, and then we're going to add the green packet. Okay, I think that's right. Probably went slightly over. Let me pour a little bit out. Okay, I think I filled it enough. So now we're going to add our green packet. And then we'll mix that up very gently. It's a very pretty, like a teal blue color. It looks more blue on camera, but it's actually more green. Okay, that's pretty mixed up now. Then we take our big tray, and it says to add, first we add the pink powder. I don't think we need to add any more water. It's not saying to add water, I don't think. So I'm just going to try this, and I might ruin it, but okay. Added the pink powder, and then it says to add, oh no, our spoon fell. Okay, so now we pour this into this. Ooh, cool. Turns pink right away. That's kind of crazy. It was a very dark color. Now it's a very light pink color. Magical. This is smelling very good. Okay, that's stirred up pretty well now. And then it says to add the blue packet. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, it's getting very thick now. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, it's definitely thickening up now. Turning a very pretty blue purple. It's more blue actually. It's getting very, very thick and sticky. Starting to look like slime. Okay, so it is now very thick and slimy. It looks really cool. I don't know that it looks like it's going to be appetizing, but it's fun to play with, that's for sure. Okay, so it's super sticky. Looks kind of gross. But let's go ahead and taste it. Ooh. Ooh, it's actually really good. It's very, very sweet. And it tastes like ramen. And I actually think it tastes really, really good. It's kind of sour. It kind of tastes like a pixie stick. And the texture is actually not terrible. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but because it tastes so good flavor-wise, I don't really care that much about the texture. It's just kind of like yummy tasting snot, I guess. It just doesn't sound very good. It's hard to get it on the spoon. Trying to like roll it up on here. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit like eating mucus, which isn't very appetizing, but the taste is really good. So I give this kit a 5 out of 5. I think it's really cool, too, that it changes color. I really like when you pour the blue in to the pink, and it just turns pink. Like, the color completely goes away. That was really cool. And then it goes from pink to blue. So that was really cool. Texture-wise, I can see how this would not look appetizing to, like, anyone. But for kids, this is really fun to do. Or just if you like playing with stuff like I do. It's just so sticky. Very fun. Very cool. Okay, on to the next kit. So I wasn't recording, but this is the next kit that we're going to do. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet. I think that it's a nair and then something else. This is definitely the biggest box that I've ever seen for a Japanese candy kit. And on the side over here, it says like 40. So I don't know if that means it's going to take 40 minutes. It comes with a ton of different things. So I'm very, very curious. I think it just has a bunch of different like science experiments. I'm not entirely sure. It's all in Japanese, but we're going to figure it out together. Okay, so opening the box, we get a giant pamphlet, which makes me a little bit worried. We get a ton of stuff, so I'm not sure how long this kit's going to take, but judging off of the pamphlet, this is like 8 pages long, 6 pages long, so let's go ahead and get into it. I don't know how long it's going to take. Okay, so we get this giant tray, which has a ton of stuff in it. We get all of these packets. This packet, which has a cabbage on it. This packet, this packet, this packet, this packet, this packet. Spoons. This giant tray with a ton of different sections. A little dropper guy. There's a lot of stuff in this kit. I already know that I'm not going to be able to understand some of it. Because I don't speak Japanese, so I apologize now for any misunderstanding I have with this kit. I'm going to do my best based off of the pictures and what little common sense I have. So here's the giant pamphlet that it comes with. This is like literally a book. I don't know if this is meant for school kids. I'm assuming so because it looks like there's like a place down here to put your name. So that's actually kind of cool. Like this would be cute to do in your science class and then you can eat it. So it talks about everything that you get in the kit. So the first step, it says, is to add our purple packet. Let me get the purple packet out. Okay, I think these are used all together because it has 1, 2, 3. So I think it's the other purple packet. So, and this one says number 1. So this is, it has like a cabbage on it. So it says to pour that. Let me cut these trays apart. Okay, so I've cut the tray apart according to instructions. So I'll put the other ones aside for a second. So we need this one, and this one has like little tiny, you can't really see, they're like little beakers in the bottom of it. Okay, so it says to add the purple packet. I'm assuming we're going to need to fill this up to the line with water. So There's nothing on here saying that because I can't read it, but that's what I'm gonna go ahead and guess based off of this. So I guess let me fill this up with water. Based off of my prior knowledge of candy kits, I think that's what we need to do. Okay, you get a spoon. This is probably one I wouldn't recommend to somebody if they're a beginner, because this one is more for Japanese speaking people. Just based off of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we've stirred that up. And then it's saying we need to distribute the purple into the bottom 3, and then we'll add color changing powders to the other. So let's get our little dropper. Okay, so I filled up the 3 little trays down there, and then it says we need to add I'm confused. Oh boy. Okay, so I believe I need to add this packet. And it has lemons on it. So we're gonna add this to this one. Which is gonna turn it pink. A very pretty pink. Okay. Then we add this packet to this one, which this one has like a brown paper bag on it. Don't know what that means. It's not really changing. I think it's supposed to make it blue, but it's a very dark blue. So you can't really tell, but it is kind of blue. Okay. There's a lot of text on here that I don't know what it's saying with question marks. So turn the page. It says this is what it should look like, which is more or less what it looks like. My blue is a little dark. And then it's saying, oh yes, the lemon and the... Is this supposed to be a bag of salt? I have no idea. Maybe someone can translate this for me down below. I'm filming with my phone, so I can't really stop to translate it. Okay, so then it says to mix the powder with the question mark on it into the purple remaining at the top. So it's turning it pink. So I don't know if it's like trying to teach kids that whatever was in this is the same that was in this. Like, I don't know. Yay, we figured it out! The mystery is solved. I don't know if you actually eat this or not. It's just kind of liquid. I mean, I guess I could taste it. It does taste good. I don't know if we're using this later. Let's see. I don't think you use it later, but... So I think that was it. I think it was just an experiment to see what was in the packet with a question mark. So, yes. Kind of a waste of candy, but okay. So I'm going to put that one aside. So now we're doing this one. So I need my fluffy cloud mold. So it says to add the little green packet. I'm assuming I need to fill it up to the line again, so let me do that. Okay. And this guy smells very lemony. A little lemony cloud. Okay, and then we add the orange packet, just this one. I think this is supposed to be like salt, or maybe like citric, maybe it's showing that it's citric acid or something, I'm not sure. So immediately it starts to fizz and foam. It's like filling the whole thing. So there's like a little picture down here for the kids to like draw what happened. And if I was going to draw it, I would just draw like yellow over the entire thing because this completely filled the little mold. So this one I'll eat. Woo! Very lemon. Very good though, it's like lemon foam. Very good. Okay, so if I had to draw in what happened, I would just cover it with yellow and say, it foamed! Yay. There's the picture. Mine didn't look like that. Oh, okay, so it kind of gives you a lesson on, like, what is happening. Obviously, I can't read it, but I imagine it's saying that whatever chemical you're putting in reacts with the lemon to make it fizz like a soda. Very cute. Okay, so for the very last one, it looks like we're doing basically a Nair Nair Nay kit. So we have this tray. Okay, this part is confusing me now. So, I don't know. Okay, well, we have our 3 packets. but it's not really telling us how to do it. I know we need packet number 1. This is all just based off of my prior knowledge of candy kits, so that's why I'm saying this wouldn't be good for a beginner, because I barely have any idea what I'm doing. But I'm just going to go ahead and pour number 1 into here. This has like no instructions that I can tell based off a picture. I know we need to put scoops of water in here. I think we only need 1. I'm going to start with 1 and see if that looks right, because it's not helping me. So I'm going to put 1 scoop in here. I think I need 2. Actually, maybe I only need the 1. Maybe I just need the 1. Guess we're just going to stick with 1, and if I do it wrong, I do it wrong, but I don't want to make it too watery, so I'm going to add packet number 2. And now it's turning into a sticky maze, which is what all the nays do. I'm glad I only did 1 scoop of water. That seems to be right. If you've not seen a nay, they're all very similar, where they just have the powders that turn into this sticky goo. And then packet number 3 has the toppings that you can dip it in. So, take some of that goopy, dip it in the Pop Rocks. Very good. I believe that's great flavor. And then the Pop Rocks aren't really Pop Rocks, they're just kind of sugar crystals. Very good. I always really like nays. Very, very sweet and gooey. My all-time favorite nay is the peach one, which is really, really hard to find. They don't make it anymore, I don't think. But that was my all-time favorite one. Well, these instructions weren't helpful at all. I think they go off of you knowing how to do the nay already. But yes. So, overall, I don't recommend this to anyone who has not done candy kits a lot. In fact, I probably wouldn't recommend this at all unless you read Japanese, because this one goes off of you kind of already knowing how to do some of these things, I think. And it's mainly, it seems like this kit is made specifically for young children and doing it with their parents and kind of like learning the science behind how all of these things work, which is really, really great. My husband is a scientist. I am very much an advocate of, you know, teaching kids cool stuff like this when they're young. I'm going to go ahead and give this like a 3 out of 5. The nay still tasted really good, but the rest of it was a little bit difficult, and especially the fact that you can't really eat this one. I feel like it's kind of wasted candy. I know that you're like learning in the process, but I don't really want to drink liquid sugar. But anyways, on to the next kit. So this is the last candy kit. It is Shinchan, and it looks like there is a beer, and then I think this is supposed to be sushi. And it comes with like little chopsticks. Let's get started. This looks somewhat labor intensive. Oh, that's sad. The box made it seem like it came with the little mug. Do I even have a little mug from another kit? Okay, so we get these adorable little chopsticks. This is the first time we've ever gotten chopsticks in a candy kit, and that's really, really cute. We have our packets. 3 colored packets, and then I guess this is the beer packet. You get this little tiny gold tray, and then you get the giant dog tray. I think someone told me before his name was Whitey. I'm sorry I didn't watch that at all, so forgive me. But I have learned, and I believe his name is Whitey. And then you get this tray which is I guess what we're going to use to make the little sushi things. It looks like we're going to need a mug because we're going to need to microwave the gelatin to make the little gummies. So let me go get a mug real quick. Okay, so I got my mug, and it looks like we need to do a scoop of water and use this as a water scoop. I think we need 3 of these, and then we do each of the colored packets, I believe. So I'm going to start with the red one. Pour it in here. Fill this with water. Okay, so we do need 3 scoops. Okay. And then we need to microwave this for about 30 seconds with a 500 watt, so only like 15-20 seconds for me. Okay, so I've microwaved the red candy. It smells really good. And now we need to scoop it into the tray. And I'm probably going to spill it everywhere. Okay, and we have a little bit left over that we're going to need to make the pink later. Okay, so now we have to get another mug. Move that over. So I have another cup, so I need to add the blue packet. And then 2 scoops of water. And then I need to microwave this as well. Okay, now that my white mixture is microwaved, I'm going to scoop this into these little trays, which is not going to work super great. I can already tell. Okay, overfilled slightly, but that's okay. So we have a little bit of the white left over, so now we're going to add a little bit of red to it to make it pink. Like that. And then we're going to fill up this top piece up here. Okay. So now that all of that is done, we need to put this in the fridge to set for at least an hour. Okay, so all of my little jellies have been in the fridge for a while now. So now we can take them out of the mold and arrange them on our little plate. And I think these are supposed to be like sushi things, but oh, how cute. There. They pop out really nicely. I feel like this is a lot more gelatin-like than the normal. Normally when you do these types of jelly kits with candy kits, they're not quite this firm. This actually feels more like when you try to make homemade gummies at home and it kind of just tastes like Jell-O that has more gelatin in it. I'm trying to arrange it prettily, but it's not really working. So these are really easy to pop out, which is nice. I'm not really sure what these things are supposed to be. I'm wondering if the white sticks are supposed to be like daikon or something. I'm not really sure. Okay, I tried to arrange it pretty, but that's as pretty as we're gonna get. So we'll put that to the side. Then we're gonna use the little cup that that we use to do the water, and this is like the sauce, which is supposed to be like a soy sauce. I'm guessing. It looks like soy sauce. I hope it's not actually soy sauce. It's probably not. I think it might be like a caramel of some sort. Okay. Now, for the drink, I'm going to be using this Hello Kitty cup that I got from another candy kit. So how much water do we need? It says 100 mils. Okay, so I have 100 mils of water. And then we just need to add our little beer packet. And that's fizzing up quite nicely. Oh crap, oh crap. Don't overflow, please. I don't know if you're supposed to stir it or not, but I just feel like it'd be gross if you didn't stir it. Like all the powder would just be sitting there. Okay, so it is now time to get out our little chopsticks, which are super cute. And I want to try one of these little gummy things. And then I guess you just dump it in here to dip it. Tastes pretty good. The gummy on these is a lot stiffer than normal, which I like. It's not quite as dissolves in your mouth. You kind of have to chew it a little bit. I can't tell what the flavor is supposed to be. I think that the red is strawberry. I'm not sure if all of it is strawberry. I don't know what this is either. It's definitely not soy sauce. I think it's like a caramel sauce. Tastes pretty good though. It's definitely kind of strange. It's not too sweet though. It's kind of fun, actually. So that's pretty cool. Let's try the beer. The beer is supposed to be melon flavored. And you can definitely taste it. It's very, very sweet. But it's really, really good. It's really cool that you have the chopsticks, you dip it in the fake soy sauce, you have a fake beer. It's very, very cool, and I really like it. So I'm going to give this kit a 5 out of 5. The flavors are pretty good. And overall, the experience is just really fun. So if you have tried the beer kit, I definitely recommend doing this one as well, just for the food part of it. So that was it for this Candy Kit Marathon. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will put the link down below in the description to where you can get these kits. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!